And the next participant is also Fernando from Colombia, and his startup is Licify. Please welcome.
Hi. I'm not being able to share my screen. I think the other Fernando needs to unshare his.
Do you have some technical problems with sharing?
No, I think, oh, there it is. No, it's just because somebody else was sharing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now just try to share. Yeah, good.
Great. Can everyone hear me and see me okay?
Yeah.
And you also see my screen right now?
Yeah, it's good. You can start.
Great, thank you. Well, this is John. He's a major home builder and he spends half his revenue on procurement. Unfortunately, for all the money he spends, he's not getting the best bang for his buck. Hi, my name is Fernando Joki. I am CEO and founder of Licify. My company solves this problem by connecting John with the best suppliers to allow him to achieve the best outcome. Our customers love us, which is why we're growing 30% month over month with a gross merchandise value of $601 million. Before, John could only connect by word of mouth with a few providers, limiting his ability to get the best deal for what he wanted to purchase. As a result, John and other large home builders were losing out on good deals, as well as access to the best suppliers. This is where we come in. Licify allows John to connect to a myriad of suppliers in order to get the best deals and the best quality. Our SaaS model allows him to use a product at any time or place from the comfort of his laptop. This reduces construction costs by up to 7%, which doubles their margins. This is why we're winning major clients, including Bolívar, Colpatria, and Capital, who are the top 3 construction companies in Colombia. To achieve our success and keep growing, our team is uniquely qualified. I have degrees in actuarial mathematics and industrial engineering, as well as an MBA from Columbia University in New York, along with 14 years of experience in construction. Daniela, my partner, also has a degree in industrial engineering and has over 4 years of experience in e-commerce. And Elsa has a master's in construction procurement and more than 12 years of experience in the field. In summary, we're winning major clients, leading to many transactions and growing 30% month over month. Let's build together. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, great presentation. And now the QA part.
Fernando, congratulations for your...
Hi, thank you, Sergio.
Do you have any kind of certification process to make the both sides reliable on this engine?
Yes, actually, if I understand your question correctly, we certify providers. So we do a background check, and we're like a rating agency. Think about a Fitch or an S&P or a Moody's, but for construction providers in Colombia. So we've rated over 6,000 providers that we have as active sellers in the database. And basically, we initially screened that they're a legally existing company, that all their legal status is up to date. Number 2, we do a financial rating. So basically, we give them, we qualify them from A to D, A being a good qualification and D being a bad qualification. We get that information from public records. So basically, what we provide is transparency, and we make sure that builders who award large multi-million-dollar contracts through our platform to these companies actually know, who's behind those contracts, right? Also, the other thing we do is we guarantee that we are able to reflect the residual capacity of these providers, meaning, think about these large companies that have, 10 or 15 or 20 job sites. They also need to know if in the other 19, they hired the same guy, because at some point that guy's capacity to fulfill another contract diminishes. So we also provide that information to make sure that, they hire the company that has also the ability to fulfill the requirements of time and budget, etc. I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
Great, thank you.
One question, Julia.
Yeah, please.
Hi. Hi, Aldo.
Yes, hi, Fernando. Aldo here. Very nice and congratulations. Just a quick question. There is a way that internally your users evaluate the suppliers in terms of compliance or anything, and how that affects the ranking or even to redeem from those bad suppliers.
So basically what you're asking, if I understand correctly, I just want to make sure I answer the right question, is how do we rank providers, or how do we provide enough transparency to make sure that the providers who are not doing
a good job, and also if the internal users are affecting, they can send you feedback, and that feedback will be used to put in a better ranking list.
Yeah, we have done that slowly because, you know, there's also some legal implications, right? It's not like me rating a company on Amazon that I can say your product is terrible. You know, I'm just one in, you know, hundreds of thousands of buyers. But, you know, in this case, if some, you know, job manager for Constructora Bolívar decides to go on a rant and write something about a provider, he can really like ruin that provider's business, right? So we have to make sure that we protect both sides and that we follow a due process. So what we've established is that with these large construction companies, they are, you know, multi-million-dollar companies, we've established a process in which they can rank the providers, in which they can provide feedback. Initially, it's just provided to those companies. We don't make it public yet, just because we want to make sure that we have the process nailed down, and, you know, that the collateral effects of us doing that are not, you know, that a company goes broke because, you know, somebody, I don't know, pissed off a job manager, but, you know, he did fulfill his contract. So we have to be very careful. And like I said, we have to protect both sides. So we are in the process of doing that, but it's not, you know, as simple as just a TripAdvisor rating or something like that. Did I answer your question?
Real quickly, what is your projected revenue for this year?
This year, projected revenue in US dollars is around $600,000. Last year, our revenue was around $150,000. I'm just doing the FX exchange in my mind with Colombian pesos that are like going up and down all the time. So basically, we plan to have 4x last year's revenue.
And your revenue model is based on who else could pay for be part of that network in terms of your revenue model?
Thank you. Technically, and hello, technically, you know, our business model is a market network. So that means that we're evolving from a SaaS company and using a SaaS tool to evolve into a marketplace. So our initial and our current revenue model is a SaaS model in which we charge these large construction companies between $85 to $1,000 a month, depending on the size of the company. We've also, within our platform, we've created a marketplace for companies who want to sell directly, not through bids, but through actual sales, B2B sales. For that, we're starting to have a 2.9% take rate, but our end game and our goal is to make sure that we are able to make all the money from these transactions go through the platform, and we have a take rate on that, and that's where we're building up to. But it's sequential. We have, you know, a strict plan to make sure that we get there without creating enormous friction that will, you know, disincentivize our clients using our service.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Fernando.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you for the great question.